ladies and gentlemen. We are back once again for Smash Ultimate here at St. Clair College, Saints Gaming CA. We're on the big stream, baby. I'm Daniil, also known as Bears McGee, joined by one and only Brendan, also known as Commodus. Come on, don't leave me hanging.
Oh, sorry, my bad. It
Unbelievable.
looked bad. It was a bad start already if I just left you hanging there. But yeah, no, we got an awesome game between the Saints Gaming and Lawrence Tech here, and I think we have an interview soon here with one of our players.
I know for sure we do. And ladies and gentlemen, I hope you remember the long-winded speech I gave for our first Smash stream, which unfortunately got cut short. But it looks like today we're going to actually get to have that full Smash action going. But speaking of action, let's go for something a little bit more calm, a little bit more tame, and see our interview with our player coach, Neon and Patrick Smoke Chambers.
Well, hello everybody, live from the Nexus Pit. I'm your host, Patrick Smoke Chambers, joined by Alex Neon, Smash head coach. Guys, you know, we're 0-3 right now in NACE Smash, but we're going up against a team that's 1-2, Lawrence Tech. Right now, judging by our last matchup, the last time we saw you guys up against Stony Brook, who they also lost 0-2 to as well. There were a lot of times where sometimes you guys would maybe be a little too aggressive and would get matched by passive aggressiveness that would kind of overcome and take the reins. What changes did you implement to your guys, or what tactics did you tell them to kind of start to get into countering that a little bit more?
Yeah, so the big stuff for us was just kind of trying to figure out the pace of the match. That's the big skill with Smash Brothers, is trying to really evaluate the pace of the match as you're going through, know when to get a little more aggressive, more defensive as you go through. And the team, I think last time was just a little bit more aggressive than what we were ready for, and we matched their aggression. It didn't work out quite so well, so we made some changes, maybe a little bit more game sense, and we'll see what we can implement today.
Absolutely, and another thing that we know today is that Joy-Con Jesus will be playing. Obviously, Sephiroth, we all know about him, but for those who don't know, give us a little bit of a breakdown for what your team can expect on how they should play against that character.
Yeah, so Joy-Con Jesus is a beloved Michigan player. He comes to a bunch of Southwestern Ontario tournaments. Everybody loves him. Very known for his signature outfit of just dressing up as Jesus, and he's won a lot of contests, a lot of costume contests with that. Very good player. Sephiroth is a very weird character to fight against, and you're very much a specialist type character. So if you're playing Sephiroth, you're usually just playing Sephiroth. So to expect tonight, I think you can expect a lot of long-reaching aerials that we'll have to slowly either push our way through or stay out of range and box them away. So, yeah.
And given all that info and other research that you've done in this match, what's sort of the plan tonight in terms of lineup? Who are we sending out first, etc.?
So our first player out tonight is North Dream, our Bowser Jr. player. And what she'll do is, since Bowser Jr. is such a wacky, weird, different character, a little bit on the heavier side, we're going to use her to usually just gauge how aggressive they're going to play, what characters to send out first, and if we get a good lead, then we can kind of ride the momentum from there.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much. That's all the time we have right now. You've got to get to your business, and hopefully we see you in the win column. Good luck, my guy. Back to your casters.
Yes, he's got to get back to his match, and we've got to get back to the desk because I cannot wait to get into this match. Brendan, it's been 7 days since I've gotten to sit before, well, we were sitting before, now I'm standing before this television knowing what is coming. And those brief, sweet moments where we got to actually enjoy the action were bliss, pure and utter bliss. But it was cut short. This time around, we're going to go the distance, and I cannot wait to see what these teams have in store. Lawrence Technological University, this team is 2-1, hopefully a bit closer of a matchup for our Saints. They're also not doing too hot in the bracket, but both of these teams have a lot to prove, and we're already seeing North Stream getting off to a great start against the Pyramithra combo, one of the strongest, probably most controversial characters in Smash Ultimate. Right next to Steve, huge side B, finding it up air, sending North Stream back, getting back to the stage. Down tilt's gonna whiff, so is North Stream, setting it off the stage, getting ready to reset here. Oh, my God! With the down air 2-frame. Okay, you have invincibility once you're touching the ledge, but there was a 2-frame window where you're vulnerable. And to explain that once again, there's 60 frames per second. So out of 2 of those frames, you are vulnerable.
Frame perfect there to get the first stock onto St. Clair there. But like, as we said, you know, trying to gauge out this matchup here, definitely not the start that St. Clair wants. Hopefully, Neon will be able to, gets the easy stock here there. He, evens up the game here. And now, let's see if Bowser Jr. can, because Bowser Jr. wants to like heavier type champion, right? Wants to kind of stay near the edge, just kind of put the opponent into a bad spot and just make them uncomfortable here.
Yeah, with Bowser Jr. definitely almost went for that one again. Down air, just gonna miss. These fighters are so hot on each other right now, and pun definitely intended as we see Pyra trying to get the action started with such high percent. North Stream is in a really bad situation. If you didn't know about it already, I'll tell you now. Oh my god, huge smash, sending North Stream flying. Pyra Mithra, 2 fighters in 1. You're able to switch between the 2, just like Sheik and Zelda in Melee for you old heads out there. Pyra, who's on screen right now, or Mithra, who's on screen right now, a lot lighter, a lot faster with her attacks. She's usually used for getting the damage started on a character, and then you switch to Pyra to finish off those attacks. Of course, we still have North Stream at low percent. It's very possible that you can still get a kill. I usually see people stick with Mithra until you get to the higher percent, but you're still more than capable of racking up the damage with Pyra if you know what you're doing and you know how you want to play. So there's no rule for it. It's just a common practice, and we're seeing those side Bs are so good at controlling space. They do so much damage. They're long-lasting, multi-hitting, and they can go for various different ranges. North Stream with the little minion finding good value. Back to Pyra. Again, she's also more than capable of getting those kills, and we're seeing North Stream just trying to navigate this tough situation. Such high percent on your last stock, and the down air almost would have gotten that kill with an up air follow-up. I think there's something in their hand there prevented it, but with the side B and catching off of the the DI, able to get the final kill.
Very exciting first round there, especially like that frame, frame perfect.
Beautiful.
Whew, what a good start.
A 2-framer already. It's beautifully done. So exciting to see this already. And we didn't really have a chance to talk about this matchup for long, but to break it down a little bit, again, Lawrence Technological University, this team 2-1, Saints are 0-3, or 1-2, Lawrence Technological University, Saints are 0-3, but I was looking at their record before. Last season, they were basically undefeated. In fact, I believe they were undefeated in their regular season. It was only in the playoffs where they started to have some trouble. 1 win, 2 losses right after. So I think this team is definitely more than capable of what they're showing right now, or the competition has stepped up significantly.
Absolutely, right? Of course, like when you go through a regular season flawless, right, your ego is inflated, a little bit. It happens, right? But like, of course, St. Clair did not get the start of the season that they were hoping for,
Not at
right? But for them to, try, like, they have to find, like, get 1 win under the belt, right? Once you figure out, like, get an actual win under your belt, you visualize how it works. A lot of players, like, they need that visualization.
You need
to taste it. All right, because if it doesn't matter how good the player is, doesn't matter how what their ego is. If they're just consistently losing, it's gonna affect their play.
And you know what? I actually really like that you brought that up, because it's like a chef who doesn't work with recipes; they just work with taste. And if you're trying to cook up a victory and you don't know what victory tastes like, you have nothing to go off of. So you're putting all kinds of stuff. You're making like a meal in Breath of the Wild, and you end up with a mysterious sludge, and it takes away your HP, right? But once you get a taste of victory, then at least you have a set of patterns and behaviors that are going to give you that victory. And even if it doesn't give you a victory again, you can go back and refine it. But at least from then, you have a recipe. Right now, the Saints, they don't have a recipe. They don't have anything in their cookbook that they can rely on. Setting up Cool Skeleton next, though, on the Wario. 2 stocks against Pyra Mithra. I definitely think he's more than capable of it. Cool Skeleton down there. I'm trying to think about how that matchup might go.
Do you think Wario's weak neutral game? Do you think that'll cause some issues in that matchup or no?
I definitely think the range is going to be an issue, because obviously Pyra Mithra is swordy. That always just gives you a little bit of extra range that makes it so much more difficult to get in, especially on a character like Wario who wants to get in with those aerial attacks. Thankfully, Pyra Mithra, I feel like, struggles in that range on the high aerial jump-ins, so Pyra Mithra are going to be relying on the aerials a lot as well. It's just going to be iffy. If Cool Skeleton is able to get in, then he won't have any real issues unless he's playing against Pyra. Mithra, I feel like he's going to be happy to play against in the close range. Pyra is when he's going to want to be scared. Beautiful up B to get things back onto the stage as we're seeing them kind of exchange. We're seeing the switch out to Pyra, looking for a kill back to Mithra just to fake him out a little bit. That Nair is so strong, covers so much ground, lasts so long. You love to see moves like that. They're very common in this game. And you see anyone who has it rely on it a lot.
Looks like Skeleton is literally, he looks hesitant, a lot of his moves there. He doesn't want to, like, jump the gun, pull the trigger on some of these combos.
Fair. fair, playing against the Pyra especially, we've seen what she's capable of with some of her stronger attacks. Sending you flying, look at that! You can see the deadliness in those strikes, sending him back, hitting with the weak part of the hitbox, switching to the Mithra, maybe looking for a longer range execution, but no, gonna go for the Pyra once again. The up special to try to find a cheeky kill. Up air, gonna catch him as he hits the ground. Cool Skeleton can feel the pressure. And that's waning. He's gonna lose a stock. Now officially, this player on Lawrence Technological University has done more than their job, taking 4 stocks now. And ladies and gentlemen, each team here only has a total of 12, switching between players as they all lose their own. Gonna get that kill with the Nair, and now we're seeing the cracks start to show. This Pyra Mithra player here is on their last stock, 0% for both players. Who's gonna get the first touch? It's so important for the momentum, and we can see again, Cool Skeleton, he has the Wasp still, and with just 1 stock to work with, it can do magic. You just have to find the right opportunity, and you can see him looking for them as he tries to get in with those aerials, those nairs, finding it, starting the combo to the up air, but with the foresight, able to get out of that combo. If you press dodge at the right time, you're able to escape some really bad scenarios on Pyra Mithra. So well done on this player here. Nair once more, spinning in the air, trying to find something. That Waft is still waiting to be unleashed. Just needs one more good touch in the nairs. He's fishing for him, but the down air into up smash, taking the 100 and the back air, setting him flying 120 now. He has to ride his motorcycle to safety. This Pyra dash attack, trying to find in, trying to get some combos. Up air whiffs. The up tilt is gonna whiff on Cool Skeleton. He's gonna use the motorcycle, get back on. Now he's scared. Down air sends him flying regardless. 1-1 now. 5 stocks for this one player, playing so well. Mithra looking to get some damage racked up and maybe even get another stock.
Skeleton just hopefully just trying to get this matchup over with here, you know, trying to get that last stock so it's, you know, just calm the team down, you know, you know, set them up for another battle here for a better, hopefully better matchup.
Oh my God! You've heard of silent but deadly. Ladies and gentlemen, that was loud and proud, taking the last stock. Cool Skeleton. You can see the disappointment, of course. He got the stock, but losing to his own, he's definitely not in a great situation.
It could have been worse. It could have been a lot worse.
Yes, absolutely. To go down 2 players to 1, not a great feeling, not a good situation to be in at all. At the very least, he might be down to 1 stock, but at least he's going to be able to perform some recon on the next opponent who comes in instead of going down to a mystery man, right? It's going to be valuable. It's still game 1 in the series, best of 2 and best of 3. Ladies and gentlemen, again, for this format, you might not be familiar. It's new, it's foreign, it's Smash. You probably don't even know what this is, but this format and the way Smash works, you have 3 stocks in a game, you fall off the stage, you get sent off to the sides, up or bottom, you lose a life. The higher your percentage, the further you get sent flying. When you get hit, you get higher percentage. Simple as that. It works like your health. And then the format of this league is best of 3s. Each match, a team gets 12 lives, split among 4 players. Each gets 3 lives, okay? And then as you lose all 3 lives and you go on to the next player in your team, you can choose your order as you're playing, and then the teams play until there's 0 lives left. Simple as that. It's like a relay race.
Yes. Yeah, and with that being said, St. Clair looking to try to take some of the lives back. You know, they have to fight. They have to fight hard here to come back just to even out the game.
And as the Lawrence Technological University is picking their next player, this is something I wanted to bring up as well. Unfortunately for the States, there wasn't a lot of research they really could do on this team. They don't have real VODs or any public information out there. That's one good side and bad side with Smash scene being kind of niche. You can kind of hide in plain sight. So while these teams are playing, they have all this competition going on, it's a bit of a mystery zone. The only thing you have to work with is records. And the records don't really tell you a lot. So they want to go in, they want to prepare, they want to see what character matchups they can find and prepare for. And then, as I was told lovingly by Liam, every time I do research, it feels like it doesn't matter because they'll prepare for 6 characters, and then you see, as Neon plays it, 3 random characters coming out of nowhere, and you're completely unprepared for it. So
I think the only strategy they had is just focus on your own game at that
100%,
point, right? You just gotta, you know, shave the fat, refine.
Absolutely, and as we head into this next game here, we're going to see what Cool Skeleton is going to be able to do against a Bayonetta! Big fan of this character.
Queen of Smash 4, right?
Oh, some people might be very upset to be reminded about that era. But hey, Bayonetta is what got me into Smash. Big fan of the Bayonetta series. Well, here she is in Ultimate. Whether you love her or hate her, we're going to see what this Bayonetta player is going to be capable of. Hate to say it. Oh, the beautiful witch time already. Come on. Hate to say it, Saints. I'm rooting for this Bayonetta, okay? I'm biased. I will say for sure.
I'm a hater right now. I'm a hater.
I'm a big Saints hater right now. Taking off the stage. Her recovery is immaculate, as you can see, able to float off the stage like a
Her
butterfly.
combo is supposed to do a surprising amount of damage. Like,
And the way you get out of them is never clear. You can DI, which is if you have your stick in a direction while you're taking a hit, you'll kind of influence the direction that you're getting sent. You can kind of change your trajectory of launching, but usually it's kind of clear where you want to be DI. But against Bayonetta, once she hits you with that up special where she twirls up, it's kind of like a 50-50 as to where she can go and what she wants to do with you. It's never clear how you want to try escaping, but with that down tilt after the nair, you're seeing this Wario getting real comfortable. Actually, I don't know if that kick is a the down air! Again, her recovery is so good, but you can see Cool Skeleton really putting that pressure on. He wants to get at least one stock. He's building up the waft as well, but the back air, second of flying, it's one of her strongest
recovery.
moves.
Oh, the rage.
Oh, the air as he hits the ground. The no motorcycle, of course, since he used it to get closer to the stage. Not teching that wall splat. I can't blame him. You don't really expect to be hitting the wall in a situation like that, and it's going to cause him to take that game. Bayonetta.
God bless. God bless.
God bless. Hey, oh, come on, bring it back. He was giving us some love. Come on. Well, we have Moth Eyes, again, fans of the Saints.
Said he
might
was playing
recognize him.
Joker today.
Yes, Arsene, his persona will be activated. Yeah, he knows. Again, you might recognize it from our broadcast. Also a member of the Smash team. Looking forward to putting on a show for us, but this time in the player chair instead of the commentator chair.
Mm-hmm. You know, Matthias, certified yapper, right? Certified yapper, but hopefully can he pull off and get a good... Oh, we saluting?
Yeah, that's my boy.
It's your boy,
He actually is a really dynamic player. He's really good. I think he's not the last member to join the team, but the way he joined the team is really funny. He just kind of heard that they needed a player. He's like, all right,
I'll do it.
I'll try. Yeah, I'll try.
I'm Matthias.
But he just joined. He's actually good. The best part about this team, and I'll bring it up again from last week. I'll continue the storyline. Is this team is a ragtag group of just like underdogs. There's no incredible stellar stats or records to their name, but they're here and they're playing their hearts out, and I love that.
It's genuine. It's so genuine.
Genuine, passionate, and one thing you cannot take away from this team is their commitment to improvement.
Absolutely.
And that is something that gets lost when you get to those higher levels. You kind of get complacent. You kind of get lazy. You don't have the hunger for battle, hunger, and appreciation for the game that these guys do. And that's what I love to see the most. And this is one reason I'm so excited.
It was actually just talking to them, just watching them, how they're just playing, practicing or whatever. Like, you're seeing people motivate other players to get better, right?
Exactly.
A lot of other teams, you might get, people are like, I don't want to.
You're garbage!
We're garbage, right? Or egos get checked. But these guys are genuine. Like, they love the game. They love the game, and they keep pushing each other to bigger heights, which is a good recipe for success.
Yeah, and that's unfortunately, it wasn't able to be captured on stream, but in their match last week against Stony Brook, Matthias here was the only player on the team to be able to take a stock off of, what was his name, Quid, who turned out to be one of the world's top 3 Pokemon trainer players. And he was able to take a stock off. Unfortunately, again, the States lost that matchup, but he was able to put on quite a show-stopping performance. As you can see, again, that Joker, good color. I've never seen that color pick before. And in this stage, this cathedral of battle, Pokemon Stadium, I don't remember what it's actually called. I think what is this, X and Y's Pokemon Stadium? It's my favorite stage. It's my favorite.
It looks cool. That's what matters.
I love it. And we're seeing already having such great control of the stage. Joker, one of 3 characters that Matthias plays. He's kind of hip-hopping between them, but really settled on the Sora, which, notably, this is not Sora. Decided today to go with the Joker. And we're watching Bayonetta's air combos. Immediately that difference in life has been closed and surpassed now. Matthias, who's a huge percentage lead over here, and that's not a good thing. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, that means he's going to get set flying even faster. That side tilt gonna do a good stab. He still has a persona. Joker, when after he takes enough damage or does enough damage himself, he gets powered up with his persona, and that's really when it becomes dangerous. It becomes a big problem. Becomes the best character in the game, I've been told, as soon as he has his persona active. But now he's a regular old schmuck like the rest of us. Gets grabbed out of his counter stance, sent flying. They're keeping it so close, and this is a nice reset here. This is the first 3v3 we're seeing since the beginning of the game. Back air sends him flying. Will he lose his stock first? Yes, he does. Not able to grab the ledge with his grapple hook. Oh, the downward side air, or side special, is going to get canceled out by the invulnerability.
Can't the ledge here. Oh.
Beautiful air combo. Counter. Not going to get the hit
Bayonetta
after.
just needs one opening, right? Just one opening, and then the whole fight just turns on itself.
Yeah, you'll see her fishing for the side Bs. That's how she gets her combo started. Oh, the downer. I love hitting that. Come on. Give us a nice, nasty down smash. Come on. Oh. I don't think we've seen a single side down, or any neutral smashes from Bayonetta.
She's hiding it. She's hiding it.
Yeah, but it's so sick. Again, if you're a fan of the Bayonetta series at all, you'd understand why, but losing out on her jump, going to fall off the stage. I think there was an air dodge there that might not have been intentional. It's going to result in a stock. So now, hey, we're even once again. This is the first time, once again, we're seeing a 3v3. Who's going to be able to take the advantage for their team?
Yeah, you know, whoever wins this really changes the momentum of this match here. If Matthias is able to get this out, these 3 stocks out, right? St. Clair evens up the match here, and maybe they're able to take over with the momentum.
All we can do is wait and see. We're seeing the persona activated. Matthias back on the stage, 139%, but he has Arsene. Bayonetta getting the guns ready. You might wonder why she has guns on her feet. Not even I know, but it's cool, so we don't question it. Dash attack, gonna whiff, but he's got the guns out. He's got guns too. This is a gunfight on high noon in the Cathedral battle. We're gonna see what he can do, but no, he's gonna get caught out with the jab combo, sent flying. You don't really see that one kill very often, but here we are, down to 1 stock. 19%. It's looking likely Matthias could go down here without taking another stock, but we're seeing, oh wow, I don't know how many up specials she gets. That felt like 3, maybe. I think it got reset by the gun from Matthias, but now, as we're kind of resetting, getting everything under control, once again, we're seeing the combo, just a simple grab, reset, look to see if you can get anything off of that bounce, but not quite.
You know, Matthias must be sweating right now. Sweating bullets.
I'd love to see the bullets dripping down, but he's able to get the stock as he sends himself into the pit of oblivion. Worthwhile trade? Maybe not. No, he does not agree. He does not agree. I was thinking that was a psychological thing. He's like, hey, I'm probably going to lose
No, we'll
here.
chalk it up for now. You know, if it works, you know.
Yeah, I was thinking, he's like, I'm going to go down, but I'm going to at least take the stock.
Yeah.
But I thought he was making a sacrifice.
You know, he's just like, realized, like, you know, this player's too good, just take another stock for free, you know?
But it was an accident, it seems.
You know what? We'll go on results-based orient. If this works, the St. Clair wins. It was all intentional. If it doesn't, it was a mistake, you know?
Well, they have one hell of a road to success here as their last player, Coach Neon. Man, speaking of last week, I really wish we got to see that on the stream because there was one moment. Who was he playing against? I think it was a Mega Man. And who does he play? Robin? No, he was playing... what's that character's name? It's the weird one with the chainsaws. Forgot her name. But he was playing against a Mega Man, and after he won, he's like, I've not lost this matchup in 3 years! And I was like, oh my god!
We wish we had that. If we get that sound bit, just put it everywhere. St. Clair advertising, just, I haven't learned.
I have not lost this matchup in 3 years. It's going to stay with me for the rest of my life. It was so cold.
If we can get the record, of how many matches over the 3 years, and just like have that posted somewhere.
It was so. Oh, we're not actually seeing Coach
Oh.
Alex. We're seeing Liam, also known as No Skill, giving a player a chance here. Usually we have Alex being the anchor of the team, try to clean up all the stocks, but we're gonna get Liam here, young Link player. Stubby attacks. So it's gonna be a little weird. The weird range with Young Link is he's a swordy, so he has that extra range, but it's not quite enough. Am I right, brother? He agrees. It's not quite enough that he can actually contest with other swordies at that weird sword range, but he's better off against certain characters at that range, but he loses to swordies at that range, and he doesn't really want to, actually, he does want to get pretty close because he's a really combo-heavy character, but, of course, he excels with the bombs and the boomerangs. That's like his real thing. He kind of has like
He has some zoning.
basically a zone of you can't enter from here, go somewhere else.
So he can kind of dictate if when he wants people to come at him.
Yeah, and how. But guess what? He's playing against Bayonetta, so she can kind of attack however she wants, and she's totally fine to do it, which personally why I love that character so much. But we're seeing the boomerang, and it's actually going to find a lot of success with the bow and arrow. Might even see a perfect, never mind, not quite. He's going to take some damage.
You jinx it.
But the shield into the up special. It's a classic punishment tech. It's literally what you learn day one of trying to get serious with Smash if you're playing Link or any kind of swordy like character like that, where they have that spin. When we're seeing the Bayonetta ladder take him to the air, if he can go through this, oh, beautiful!
Oh my God!
Knocks him out of it. Does not care. Boomerang out. Liam is gonna whiff the up special. Up tilt's gonna get shielded out as well. Bayonetta combos fighting it through. He's not dead yet. Bomb in hand, ready to go for something. Up special up. Bomb is gonna go off, send him off the stage, but he's gonna land. Feet on the floor. He's gonna get that hit into the forward air. He has to get one more solid hit. He has that grab range extra with that grapple kick as well. Nair into the boomerang. Arrow just dies before it connects. Could have gone for something, not quite. He's gonna get caught up with the up special, trying to meet underneath the platform. The platform so helpful in this matchup for this Bayonetta. Gets one extra dimension, but the back air as he lands to the right is gonna take that first stock of maybe more if this combo continues as it is right now. Up air ladder combos. It's so beautiful. Up tilt trying to get that combo started. She has so many ways of starting combos, as you see here with the side airs or the side specials. The Nair, the center flying. Got the bomb in hand, throw it up, maybe. Yes, gonna help. That platform really make it work, but the witch time once again sending him back 82%. One solid hit could end it all here. Forward throw, guns in hand, finds the kill, perfectly timed.
One
with
life.
the sweet spot, one life left for the Saints. Can he do anything here? Just this one stock Bayonetta able to accomplish so much. Only the second player for Lawrence Technological University. The arrows, they're finding value, the boomerangs as well. He wants to get this. Liam wants to get at least one stock here. He wants to show what he's made of here. Dash attack finds it. That's the game. Liam getting that stock, going in. One life left. The dream, 1-6, baby. Can we do it? Can we see it? I think yes, we can. If anybody can do it, Liam can. I do believe. I believe in this boy. He doesn't believe in himself as much, but I believe in him. And if he's not going to believe in himself, I hope he believes in the me that believes in him, baby.
Alex, hopefully giving him some words of wisdom here. Hopefully hype him up. You know, not exactly how you wanted that fight to go exactly, but still has a life. There's still a dream.
Go down swinging, at the very least. We saw what Matthias did, literally going down swinging. Hey, it's maybe, again, intentional or not, we'll never know. We will definitely know. I'm going to ask him first thing I get the chance. But for sure, you want to go down swinging. And again, even being able to get one stock here, it means something. If you, again, if you lost that, there's no even guarantee you'd even want to play again.
Yeah, that's
because
true.
we have a whole other match after this. You're like, I couldn't even take one stock. Don't put me on anymore. And you don't want that. No coach wants to hear that.
Absolutely not. You know, like last thing you want to do have on your team is like no motivation on your player, right? It doesn't matter it doesn't matter the score. You know, you just got to play your game. You know,
Exactly.
don't look up there. Just focus on what's in front of you. Right?
I just realized we saw that win off of a dash attack from Young Link. I don't think you see that very much. It's not one of the best attacks in the game. Usually you got the Nair. I actually can't see my legs, but that Nair does a lot of work. The forward smash off of Young Link as well. It's like, great attack, especially since he has that zone of doom. If he knows how you're going to want to get in, like let's say, this is where we wish I had the telestration, right? If he has a zone of doom, let's say you got like the box, zone of doom's here, he's here, and he knows you're going to jump over it. He just goes back, forward smash as you kind of approach, right? That's how usually you see it happen. Similar with Bayonetta, but it's mostly because she's doing that while you're off stage trying to get back on. Because, again, we still haven't seen a single smash attack from Bayonetta, which is actually breaking my heart. I think they're visually my favorite moves in the game. They're all callbacks and references to her game, of course, where she has the demon of hair like punch you and stomp you through the portal, and they're so good at getting offstage kills because they're so disjointed and actually really fast.
What's the parlay? Are they hiding it, or they just don't know how to do it?
I just don't think there's been a reason to. They've been able to execute the combo so well, and then the off-ledge game has just been so dominant from this Bayonetta player. I think they've only played on stages with platforms, and especially where we saw, again, I forgot the name of the Pokemon Stadium one, and the Cathedral of Battle, as I'll continue to call it, you can play off of that top platform. That gives you so much control because you can choose to drop off of that platform and go for an up air, which kind of resets you and allows you to get more intense. There's no real reason for it, but we're seeing it's a Sephiroth. I believe it's going to be Joy-Con Jesus here against young Liam here, young Link. Last potential game in this series, and I think no better stage than this Palace of Fates.
Did we say it was Joy-Con Jesus, right? This is the cosplay or whatever? Do you think
Yes.
he plays in that cosplay?
If anything, if any cosplay he's playing, it's going to be Jesus, I believe. Alex was saying the up air, standing onto that platform, this central platform stage. I'm going to just completely talk out of my behind here. I feel like this actually kind of favors the young Link because you don't have the platforms to help you get out of exactly those projectile spam near the stage. If you had a platform, you could jump onto that platform and completely
Really
avoid
good
it.
for zoners here. Right?
Yeah, I think it's a helpful platform because he can jump onto that platform to help him get some different trajectories on his projectiles. The down air is going to catch him though. With those two spirits on him, he's going to be in a little bit of trouble. Back air from Sephiroth, one of the deadliest moves in the game because it's kind of slow and it's very narrow, so they reward you a lot for hitting it. He's gonna block that side B. It's a very dangerous move, and down air actually hits through the platform. That's how big his sword is. And you're gonna see the bow into the forward air. We're seeing Liam get a lot of work done. No skill. I disagree. He's gonna kick that spirit out of the air. It's such.
Play with his food.
He's really trying to get a value out of that move because once you have it on, your game changes completely. Have to be ready to block or you're at a lot of risk. That fireball, really deadly as well, makes you have to time your approach and recovery very specifically. Because you get caught with that explosion, you're dead. Jumping back, like I said, the back air to send him off the stage to end the game, wrapping it up. Lawrence Technological University, Sephiroth taking that game. I gotta say, he's probably my favorite character in the game. I don't play him very much, but in terms of like pure power factor, just like sickness. He's like the cool, like, and this trailer was
top
awesome.
tier. He's top tier. The
Has to be.
tier.
And I can't believe they put Banjo and Kazooie in this game when they whatever. Yeah, unbelievable. No one even likes that game. People trick themselves into thinking they liked it, and they put Banjo and Kazooie, probably one of the worst characters to play against as well. But what's not the worst thing to do is to just recover and look back over this series and see what kind of numbers we were able to accumulate over those battles.
It was a very high octane game, right off the start. That frame perfect knockback, and then Matthias doing the most ego thing I've ever seen.
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
It was beautiful.
So many moments in this game.
And
so many moments.
That sacrifice paid off because he wasn't able to get that stock. Who knows if he would have been able to go to player 3 on Lawrence Technological University. But here we have the Saints. North Dream with 1, Cool Skeleton with 2, Moth Eyes with 2, and No Skill with 1. That Lawrence Technological University, Pyra, Mithra, and Bayonetta, 5 and 6 knockouts respectively. Absolutely beautiful.
Very strong showing out of those two.
Yeah, and that's again, we have at least one mystery player we know nothing about, and I tell you, they don't know anything about them either. There's just no real information. You can't know for sure who or what's going to be playing. This could be a Diddy Kong for all I know. It could be a Mario. It could be a Luigi.
A Little Mac.
It could be a Little Mac.
Little Mac.
Little Mac Online is one of the most obnoxious experiences, and our internet here is really good, and they're in Michigan, so the connection is probably pretty decent. It might even feel close to offline. I would not feel confident in saying that, knowing how bad the netcode is on Smash Ultimate, but still, Little Mac Online, it's definitely an experience, and people don't like you for doing it. It's not worth the reputational damage.
It's worth it in my books.
Of course it's worth it in your books. Speaking of, I'm curious, the fact that we haven't seen some of the real heavy hitters of Smash Ultimate, like some of the best characters in the game. Just talking to the players last week and today as well. Best characters in the game, hands down, we're seeing Steve, we're seeing Sonic. Personally, I think Pac-Man, maybe not one of the best, but most obnoxious. Snake as well. It's that play style of a lot of projectiles and zone control, as well as really strong, high damage kill moves. Snake, that up tilt, it's fast, it's deadly, and it kills at like, I'm exaggerating. It feels like it kills at like 30% in certain situations. Like, it's just so powerful. And at the Nexus, we have the Smash Class video playing. I've seen that trailer so many times where he sends them flying. It's such a deadly move. And again, all the projectiles, again, characters who are able to do that are just so strong. But with that being said, we're not seeing characters like that. Closest thing we're seeing is the Bowser Jr. Kind of fits that Snake-like playstyle. But a lot less effectively. Snake is so dynamic because he's fast, he's heavy, he's fast, he's heavy, and has all of those great things, and his recovery is insane.
Has all those factors into one
Yeah.
character, which makes him just guaranteed like top tier every year.
But maybe you have to think too much to play him, and maybe that's why we're not seeing it. I don't know. But I'm curious to see, maybe we're going to see some character switches. Maybe we're going to see Matthias given to the dark side and just pick Steve. Like, you never know.
Maybe.
I don't know if Steve's banned for this league. I
don't know if they're allowed to change the players, which ones goes first or not.
Oh, yeah, you're able to do whatever
Okay,
you want with
then
the
we
order.
might see a change on the opener.
Yes, we're seeing Cool Skeleton lead off now. We're seeing Joy-Con Jesus lead off as well. Joy-Con Jesus actually, obviously, the last player we saw for that game, but in terms of performance, No Skill was actually having a pretty good run against it. So when it comes to having him lead now, I wonder if that's like a random choice, like, oh, I feel like playing now, or maybe they feel like you're not the strongest, you're not the best. Who knows? Or maybe it's a matchup thing. But I'm curious to see how he's going to do here. Now we're going to get a chance to see him play more, as we're seeing those forward airs, back airs, again, trying to juggle against a motorcycle, getting hit with those sprites so consistently. And like I said, when you have that on you, you have to play so scared, because once it goes off, and if you're not shielding, you're basically dead. But great combo coming out from Steven here. Cool Skeleton, up air, catches with the back of the arc. Once again, up air, but he's going to get hit with 2 sprites now. Again, look at how he plays as soon as he has them on him. He can't do anything, and he's still going to get hit by them. 120% basically on this Wario. Another sprite, you have to make sure you're protecting yourself, but that's the issue. Wario has to keep struggling and struggling to try to get in, and once you're doing that, you're vulnerable to getting hit by those spirits. But now we're going to get some value, going to get a couple percent and send him off the stage. A chance at redemption, going to get the bite, heal a little bit, but now he's in one-winged angel mode. He's dangerous, deadly. The character gets a 3rd jump, and he's overall a lot scarier to deal with. So when he enters this mode, look at all those back airs flying.
Oh my god.
The sound is beautiful. Big fan of katanas, and when you have a big, scary, nasty one like that, it's just even better. God, I love this character. He's so sick, and I don't care how he sounds. But the down special, the counter of Gaia. I don't know if it's called that, but it feels like it. Beautifully done. Getting the first stock on the board here, and actually took relatively long. I feel like we've seen these stocks come out faster in previous matchups. Nair snapping him out. Now, Cool Skeleton.
They're warmed up.
Yeah, he wants to get this stock to show what Saints are made of, and it would do a great job of kind of getting him back in the game if he's able to find a quick and easy kill here. He's going to whiff the side B. No punish, however. Cool Skeleton wants to get in. Gonna whiff the counter, but still gonna get hit with the lingering projectiles that come off of it. Gonna whiff the back here, but he's gonna send him flying.
Out.
Can't believe that killed.
No, very good play, good recovery. Not exactly how we wanted to start that. Losing the first stock, but able to even out. But he's still at taking some damage here, 71%.
71% to work with. Hey, our Sephiroth was at high percent for a long time too. Let's see if Cool Skeleton can work with it too. The Nair's coming out so beautiful, but gonna get hit with that down air. Disrupting momentum. His Nair, hey, you have one, Mario, but mine's better. Covers everywhere around me, but
the combo!
Getting into the combo! He has the waft too. He could redeem it for a kill. The bite's gonna go. Sends him flying off stage. Now look at him. That's spacing. He wants it, but no, just a little too close. The ledge was not grabbed. He went for the up special instead. Get that forward air. Hit him with the back of the head. Knock him out cold, baby. Use your skull. Use it properly. Gonna go in. Try to find that side tilt. Now just try to cruise for control on the bottom. There, whiffs. Shoulder tackle. Sends him out. Cool Skeleton looking breezy here. Getting close. Oh, he's gonna get that parry. Up tilt. Trying to find that combo starter. He's gonna hold on to the waft now for sure. He's too high percent to waste it. Blue bomb. He's gonna do a lot of shield damage. You can't block too much more now. No side specials. Oh, that down special he really wanted. He tanked it. He wanted to get that kill. If you block that down special or down smash, if he charges it for like even half a second, your shield is gone. Oh, he parried it!
God.
He parried it! He parried it! If he gets a kill here, he's the coldest man alive. Unfortunately, he's gonna get back aired, and that's gonna allow
Taking a lot of damage.
this Sephiroth getting a position. That forward tilt is going to whiff, but no matter. He's throwing his motorcycle off the stage. You can't park here. Get it out of here. Toad, free of charge.
Put the
Shoulder
boot
tackle.
on it.
Yeah, exactly. Sending it into despair, although it might have come off a cooldown now. But He needs to get this kill. And again, he doesn't want to have to use the waft for it. Taking a 42%, that counter so strong. Nair gonna take him even more. He wants to get this one stock just to make it a little easier. Even if he goes out here, make it a little easier for your teammate. But if he gets this kill here, he's gonna be in a really good position. Uh-oh, no motorcycle.
Oh no!
He's in trouble with that blue bomb as well. He's gonna get back on the stage. You have to stall a little bit, at least until you have your motorcycle again before you can take a little risky play. Shoulder tackle gonna get blocked back air as well. They're side switching. The side special's gonna whiff. Back on the ground. He finds it. Beautiful. Gets underneath him. Now he's at 1. Now he's in a good position. If he gets 1 nair and a good up tilt, he can probably straight up just kill.
Could he do the miracle?
He's been holding in this waft the entire game. He needs it. He's gonna find the forwarder nair.
Oh!
So close. Not quite. You gotta go for it again. It's hard to do. It's difficult. I don't blame you, buddy. But you have to find a nair into the up air. Yes! It's gonna miss though. Not in the perfect sweet spot. He's gonna be able to DI out of it. Auto special is back away. Gonna get in. You were waiting for that moment the whole series and it didn't go your way. You gotta do something now. You have to find a way to get yourself back in, but no, just planting his feet,
close.
10 toes down, going for the up air to get the kill. Oh, I mistimed it. All good, baby. Cool
We'll
skeleton.
sink it in post. We'll sink it in post. It's fine.
Yeah, job well done. And hey, I really thought that Waff was going to kill, but I feel like the difference in that killing versus where it was is, okay, this is Cool Skeleton, this is Sephiroth. This is more like the hitbox of the move, okay?
Yeah.
He was like here when he did it. He wanted to be like basically anywhere here for that to kill. But he was like here, unfortunately. It's such a small difference, and that would have.
So that had to be the best fight, all right. Like of all the matches, all right. That was fantastic.
100%.
Go back and forth, back and forth.
I mean, the spit on the table,
Oh,
is easier, right? It's just math. More spit on the table means better match.
Exactly.
I'm so sorry, guys. It's disgusting, but it's just the nature of it.
Esports students will clean it up.
I don't even want to think about that. I forgot they have a class in here. But in any case, a huge match. Cool Skeleton proving that the gods can bleed.
Mm-hmm.
And although we're down 1 stock, we're in a really good position. I wouldn't be surprised if they put Neon in next. If he wants to go on cleanup duty, just make sure we don't have to deal with the Sephiroth, because Neon is
just even out.
Yeah, he's definitely
Yeah.
the best player on the team. Coach as well.
Desk.
Hey!
He's going in.
He's
We gotta
going
confirm.
in. I am so smart. It's just unreal. Even in games I don't know, I'm able to make predictions, but getting Neon in next, it would be smart because it's just going to give your team the momentum back.
Mhm.
I could be wrong. Obviously, anything can happen, especially in Smash, but he's probably going to be able to take the stock without losing a life, and that sets everything back up to be a reset. And knowing him, if he's going to go into a 3-on-3 against the next player who we know is probably either going to be that Bayonetta or who was the other one? I forgot.
Mithra? Was it that?
Pyramithra.
Yes!
Characters
Let's go.
that you would, if you're playing Smash Ultimate competitively, you'll have a lot of experience against. So these are characters he's going to feel comfortable with. After he wins this one.
Do you think we're going to get another, like, video scrim? Is he going to say a line that's going to be as good as I haven't lost that in 3 years?
Probably not.
Think you get another one?
Probably not, because
come on.
Mega Man brings the worst out in people.
Oh, okay.
It's like, this is a stressful situation, and he was probably just really feeling pumped after that. And honestly, I don't see it happening here, but something I want to consider is considering he's going to be going against. He's playing right now to be going back to back to back. He wants to go to at least a 3rd match here. He's probably gonna. He's thinking about which character he wants to play because he's not gonna be able to switch characters in between. It's gonna be his opponents all getting to choose a character to play against his character. And most people, they only usually play 1 or 2 characters. But if you know, taking off the sweater, getting that jersey off, let's go Neon baby, woo woo! Look at that right there on the back.
Yo, read it. Read it.
N3ON.
Read it.
I want to see which character he's playing here. He is gonna go for the Robin, one of his comfort picks. He has, I forget the name of the Fire Emblem character with the chainsaw sword. I always what is it? In any case, that's another one of the characters he's very commonly playing, as well as Joker. But I feel like if he's gonna try to go 3 matches in a row,
He has to go comfort.
I think Robin's a really good pick because she's probably the most flexible of those characters. Getting hit with the 3 sprites. Now he's already in trouble, but let's see how he deals with it. Yeah, he's really low shield. He can't block too much more. Arc Fire, chipping out that shield as well. Thunder, keeping him at bay. Another Thunder. You run up over the grab. Not going to be able to get much off of it, though. With Robin, it's a bit of a resource management game. After you cast a spell, it takes a little bit out of your spell book for that usage. And you want to be able to use all your spells effectively, allow it to reach charge, or if you want to overspend, you want to throw your spellbook in a way that's going to hit them. That's the name of the game with Robin right there. You want to get them into those arc fires or those spells, and then hit them with your sword.
Good
Her sword is
combo.
really high damaging. The counter is going to hit though. Neon wants this really bad. If he can get a stock here without going down to Peach, if that arc fire hit, he probably would be dead. This Sephiroth playing really smart. And that up special there consumes one of her spells. So it's very, no way! The back air taking him out. He's down to stock already. Alex in such dire straits here. Back air once again taking to 18%. Oh my god, side special, fireball, not gonna quit. Now he has the sprites on him. Wants to do something, but can't make it too aggressive. Forces it in shield. No, mistimed it. Didn't hit the platform. Just slightly underneath. That was in a really bad spot. 68% against Sephiroth with the one wing out. This could end at any point here. We could lose Alex if he's not careful with the forward air, setting him up once again. Okay, huge lightning ball. Gonna save him, allow him to recover, but back air, sending him flying once again. Fireball coming through. Up air, up special, no! He's at 130! Sephiroth able to chase with the forward air! 0%! No lives taken so far for Neon. With that forward air, he wants to get something, but it's unbelievably close how much damage the Sephiroth has been able to do to our best player. The fireball gonna whiff, grabs gonna whiff for both of them, and the zap coming through. Now that's the kill. Not quite actually. Might not have sweet spotted it or just maybe too far away, but it is gonna be the kill regardless. Does not have the recovery.
Tragedy.
Absolute
Tragedy.
That is what he was trying to do and should have been able to do maybe like 2 minutes ago.
But he's tilted. Oh.
Yeah, unfortunately that Sephiroth able to just get the better of him in so many situations, especially with that counter. The counters being used so well.
Oh,
It's a really strong move, but it's really risky. That's the issue. And he used it perfectly every single time I've seen him use that counter, except for that one time. But it's been used so perfectly, and unfortunately Alex is just not ready for it. And honestly, the bigger part of that factor, or one of the biggest factors with that counter being at play, is Robin is a ranged spellcaster type character with really good executions after she accumulates a lot of damage on you, but a lot of that comes from using and spamming out those projectiles. How are you going to spam projectiles against somebody with a counter that reflects your projectiles? It's not just a shield. Everyone can block against projectiles, but Sephiroth, if he uses his down special, reflects them back at you. It's not fun. You don't want to deal with it. So a big part of his game plan is just nullified there. And like I said, he was playing to be playing 3 games in a row. That was at least the plan. And he wanted to play his best character, most comfortable character. But
Now he's down to 1 stock.
Down to 1 stock and picking for the 2 matches after probably, but didn't consider the hurdle that was in front of him right then and there.
Yeah, no, he's probably was just like, it's a 1 stock Sephiroth. We should be fine, you know. And then now the game plan has changed, right? Now they're feeling the pressure, because now you're down to 1 stock, and then was it 1 person, 2 people left?
2 people left for our
2
team.
people left for our team.
Yeah.
And it's just they're in the same spot they were last game. Just like outside looking in.
Exactly. And one of the most difficult parts of this is even if he lost 1 stock, he would still be in a pretty good spot.
Yeah.
Because at the very least, he'd be allowed to lose 1 stock in 1 game and then lose his next one in another.
He can't make a mistake for this next one. He doesn't know who he's facing.
Exactly.
So he's just in a bad spot overall.
Just a really tricky position. And another thing to consider with that is they have free reign. They have 3 players. They have more players on their team, so just like how we switched out, switched Alex in this game, they can switch anybody they want in with any character against a 1-stock Robin, who's our best player probably. They can do whatever they want, and even if the guy loses 2 stocks here and takes out one of Alex's, they're in a really good path to victory regardless.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tough.
That was ridiculous though. It was just like, we thought we're just going to see like, just him just stroll in there, get a stock, bring into a new match.
That's
but
what
now it's just like, oh no.
I thought it was so smart.
Yeah, it's just like he picks a comfort pick. We're fine.
He was there.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, the execution not quite matching what we were expecting to see. But now I'm considering possibilities for this next matchup. I'm trying to think how he's going to want to do. Like the difficult part about the 1 stock, oh my god, it's over.
Doomsday is here.
I'm being hyperbolic. Personally, I don't like playing against Ridley. I don't know specifically the matchup, but picturing it in my head, this probably isn't very nice, especially considering this is the first time we're seeing this character. So it's probably picked specifically against this, and just knowing Ridley playstyle and the moves that Ridley has, I can see it being difficult for him to walk out of this unscathed. Because the point I was making before was it's fine that you can, like, the issue with having only one stock. Oh, well, there you go.
Oh,
the suicide.
Right.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Oh, he teched it! What a goal!
Recovery!
He got the tech, fighting his way back, and I think this was the Ridley strat. I didn't even consider it, just being able to charge off the stage and take someone right into the abyss. But not going to be able to get it this time at least, and now he's ready for it. He teched off the stage with that spark. Oh, Whirlwind back to the stage, but now you saw that green book go. He's not going to be able to do his up special for a considerable amount of time until it fully recharges. But with those thunders, and again, this is what you see with Robin. You just can't really do that against Sephiroth because all his moves outrange you and hit you at the range where you want to be doing it, and he has that counter. Up air almost finds that kill. A little too predictable though. We're going to see the jab combo damage edition, and now back on the ledge. Fireball going to clip. And trading him off the ledge, but the neutral air from the Ridley just going to beat him out slightly. Oh, arc fire just going to whiff, lands to the left. Again, the hard part about with one stock is you just don't have an opportunity. He's at 161%.
He has to play this perfect.
No room for error now, and against a heavyweight like Ridley, it's going to be really difficult. Going to whiff the side B, however. Long recovery, and Lawrence Technological University sparking, trying to find Alex. Lacking a little bit. Up special, trying to catch him with the projectiles. With the recovery! That scares him! Get the hell off my stage! But now he has to wait for the recovery to go through. 165%. Alex putting his team in a good position. If he can somehow get this last stock, all will be forgiven. All hope will be restored. Fully charged Lightning. Now 26%. The platform betrays him. The arc fire is going to get caught, but no matter. Now he's in a really bad spot up there, but he finds him with the lingering hitbox of the sword. No, it's gone! The side charge on Ridley.
He almost did it. He almost did it.
So close, and that's what I mean when I say there's just no room for error. It's one thing to not have to lose a stock, or to be able to lose a stock. Like we mentioned, if he had at least one life left, he could have lost the stock, but would have been fine and would have been able to play with that last stock. Your percentage doesn't transfer over into your next game, right? It doesn't matter how much damage
you take. You're fine.
Every damage you take, every point of damage you take when you have one stock is so significant because it just means every single time you get hit, it matters.
He almost did the impossible there. Almost. And I think honestly, you know, for how bad the fight prior went, you can feel good. You can feel good after that one.
Yeah.
You know, sets up his.
I know he won't.
Who do you think they put in next though? Do you think Matthias comes in, cleans that up?
I'm not sure. It's a tough call. Who do we have left in the pocket? So we have North Dream, we have No Skill, and we have Moth Eyes. We only have 2 players remaining. We have a Ridley with 1 stock. That was their second player, right? Ooh, that's rough.
Sinclair are only one. I think was it 1 or 2 lives behind? I think 1. Yeah, 1 life.
I think you might go with Matthias here for the same reasons you might want to go with Alex. No skill. Okay, interesting. I wanted to see a character
redemption.
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 To say the least, against the Ridley, I like it. And again, since now we're going to get Sage pick, he's probably going to pick a wider stage just to give him a little bit more wiggle room against Ridley.
Because Ridley just wants just to grab you and just...
Getting closer in, yeah. At the very least, Young Link, I feel like, is going to be able to abuse his sword range against Ridley. Young Link, stubby attacks, stubby range, but Ridley, kind of stubbier. Very dangerous to get hit by those moves, though. But again, you have 3 stocks. You get hit as much as you want. You just can't die.
Yeah.
Again, that's the hard part when you're at only 1 stock. You can't die. You're not allowed to even get hit, because it all adds up. But here, No Skill with a little bit more breathing room. 3 stocks to his name. If you even lose 1 stock, it's no big deal, but I don't expect him to.
Headphones are in. He's locked in. He's locked in. Look at him.
He's ready to go. He's got to be playing some Persona 3 music right there. That's, hey, I'd respect it if he was. Who knows what's going on in those ears of that young warrior. But with all that being said, I really do expect them to take this. I said the same about Alex, but we saw how that went, unfortunately. I do expect them to take this, just especially based on how we saw him playing against Joy-Con Jesus. He really, once he gets into the zone, it's really hard to get in on him. There were a couple of plays I wouldn't advise him make, like a little too gung-ho with those up specials. One of the riskiest moves to throw out there. It's so punishable. But I feel like as long as he's able to maintain his cool.
Controlled aggression here, right?
Exactly. You just want to pull it back a little bit. But against this Ridley here, who knows what we're going to see. As we go on to Pokemon Stadium. Platform-wise, I don't know how this is going to favor him, again, because now Ridley has that platform to work with, getting back onto the stage as well as avoiding the projectiles, but he was picked for a reason. With all those bans, who knows how the map draft went out. With the bow and arrow, he's going to find in, going to get blocked that first hit of the forward air. Down tilt's going to find him already at 60%. This Ridley's really comfortable. Trying to find that stab, back air, going to poke him out a little bit. He's going to dodge that side B, thankfully. Boomerang just going to clip him up air, just accumulating damage. Again, abusing the fact that every point of damage here matters. Oh my god!
Oh my
Up
Lord.
air! Beautifully executed, already taking the next stock. All right, Liam, now you can't dilly-dally anymore. It's time to hit into high gear and get these kills because you can't afford
You
to
can't
lose
bleed another stock.
Exactly. If you're able to clean it up here, the team's going to be in such a good position. Going to go for the side B. Heroes are coming through. Just trying to keep his position available. Ridley with such disjointed hitboxes too, able to kind of defeat projectiles like we saw there. They're trying to trade back and forth. Dodges and rolls are coming through. Up air, gonna get blocked out. Side B is gonna catch him. Off the stage, fireballs are deadly. He's gonna get hit. Oh, but he doesn't tech it! He's gonna get sent to the ground, and now, again, we're in a really bad spot. It's a trend we've seen this entire series.
Oh boy, I love reruns.
Where one player is able to take one player to one stock, but who knows, maybe this is a season finale, and we could see the Ridley take this round just hitting 100% here. Who knows how he's going to play next. Down tilt's going to trip him up, send him to the air. Up air, not going to get caught, or maybe the up tilt there instead. Fireballs, all 4 or 5 of them going to connect. Down tilt, going to whiff. Gonna get caught by that side B, and it kills! The difficult thing about it is you can't block it. It's an unguardable grab. Sends you flying off the stage into the blast zone. Smaller blast zones on Pokemon Stadium, I believe, as well. So it's just an unfortunate circumstance. Liam is gonna lose all 3 to this Ridley's 1, and now whoever's gonna be up next for the Saints has 7 stocks to fight against.
Definitely a hard battle ahead of them, huh?
Yeah, quite the difficult one. We saw how close Alex was able to take it, but again, with how this is going, I really don't know what we're gonna see.
Who do you put in this situation?
It's impossible to say for sure. I'm not even thinking player-wise. I'm thinking character-wise, and I do like Joker in this situation more. That's why I would favor Moth Eyes.
There's still a Bayonetta. It's just still
Bayonetta, yeah.
there. Still there.
If you're playing against Bayonetta, you don't want to be playing Bowser Jr., I don't think. At least with what we've seen being played, again, in the perfect world, I don't know how that matchup goes necessarily, but Bayonetta is so comfortable flying through the air. Bowser Jr.'s projectiles, most of them are ground-based or low-level to the floor. We're going to be seeing Moth Eyes. Yeah, Joker is able to at least scrap a lot more. He's going to be aerial. He's
No
gonna be on the
pressure.
ground.
No pressure.
To be honest, I don't think he's feeling any pressure.
No.
I think he's chilling, big chilling. Look at his eyebrows. They're raised in a inquisitive tone, not so much as a furrowed and stressed mode. Again, I think he's chilling, but I do like Joker in this circumstance quite a bit more. Again, it's less worrisome to be worrying about Bayonetta flying at your head. Especially since she has a dive kick in this game, which is really funny. Dive kicks in fighting games are usually like really difficult and annoying to deal with, and the characters that have them are usually super obnoxious. Akuma, but to have one in Smash Ultimate, you wouldn't think it'd be such a big deal, but the way I see it with that Bowser Jr., you're basically playing Street Fighter. Like the cannonball is a Hadouken, and then the little minion, I don't know, I guess it's a Power Wave if you want to go Fatal Fury terms. And then you don't really have anything. Bowser Jr. has no Shoryukens. You can't do anything if Bayonetta tries to come in on you. But we're talking about Bayonetta. We still have this Ridley to deal with, and while Moth Eyes has all 3 stocks to deal with here, we've seen how this has played out for many players before him. Let's see what Joker can do. Forward air, juggle combos, guns.
He needs to get
Not
one
gonna find
early.
him.
He needs to get it early.
He has to get his combo started. Backer's gonna whiff now. Okay, no, it's gonna escape it. That nair gonna keep him safe. Down tilt, finding it. Jab, combo, sending him up. 52%. Bad spot already. Matthias going for the up tilt. Dodge into the side tilt. Not gonna connect. He's gonna go for the counter as he has Persona out. He's gonna use that card. He's gonna do a good amount of damage to take him off the ledge. Now he's trying to guard. Gonna go for the counter once again. He's in a bad spot. Stuck in that same place.
A lot of damage
my
taken.
God.
Oh my Lord.
Fireball gonna get eaten by the platform. The up tilt gonna get blocked. Now Arsene is gone already. He tries to farm some Persona stock, but not gonna get it, and he's gonna get thrown away. Ridley giving so much damage already. Oh, gonna go for the jab into the oh my god, I hate playing as Ridley. That was a smart thing to do. Jab into spot dodge. But again, with that grab, it's so delayed. And especially online, it's so annoying to deal with. And unfortunately, he's gonna get caught out by it, which is gonna take that stock, that stab too. It stuns you if you get the perfect hit on. It's like a falcon punch, but it stuns. It's beautiful. Went for it there. Not gonna get anything off of it though. Trying to use those guns to ledge guard. Chasing dash attack.
Trying so hard to get that.
Dash attack once again, using those guns, and the nice read with the up smash. Need that no tech. There we go. With the Arsene, the forward smash is gonna get him. Take that mask off, baby. You're a Phantom Thief. They call it Phantom Thieves, right? Yeah,
I think
Phantom
so.
Thief. And Joker taking it, at least one stock now. Just 2-6. Matthias getting his team back.
There he is.
Let's
He's
go,
ready.
baby.
He's ready. He's feeling it. He's feeling it. He's going.
Two more.
Two more.
He's feeling it. And I'm feeling it too. I think he's got the chance. Sorry.
Oh, I hate
Gotta
him.
be told to be quiet. But with all that being said, it's still quite the mountain to climb ahead of him. We just talked about that Bayonetta. I think that's the character we're all expecting to see next. If for no other reason than because we don't know who else could be picked.
Just don't know. We just don't
Actually, no. It's the Pyra Mithra. Ooh, I don't want to think
know.
about
Mithra,
that.
Bayonetta, and then they could have
unknown.
subbed another player in.
Actually, no. These are the last two. But so again, if they have like 10 players on the team, it could be anybody, right? We don't know. But
Lil Mac might show up. We never know. We never
stop
know.
with Little Mac. It's not
Lil
gonna
Mac,
happen.
Lil Mac. I'm fiending for it.
You're not seeing a Little Mac outside of the first player. I'm telling you that for now. But in any case, with that Pyra Mithra, it's hard to talk about because it's literally two characters. It's not even just like two modes of the same character. They're literally two completely different characters. They work completely differently, and their executions, their game plans are very different. Pyra kind of zone controls more with her side B. We see it's kind of like that Bowser Jr. playstyle. It's very linear, but when she gets it in the air too, if she times it right, she can get it in a really nasty spot that's hard to deal with. And then if you're far enough away that you're either actually threatened to get hit by it, or you're not fast enough to get back in, then you're in a world of hurt for if you try to punish her and she recovers before you get there. Thankfully, Joker's really fast, which is another reason why I didn't really want to see Bowser Jr. Kind of slow character outside of the ground dash. At least with Joker, lightweight, he's able to kind of air control in the air. Ness.
It's always Ness.
So I've been talking for nothing. It's a mess.
It's a mess.
And yeah, I really don't know what to say here. This is kind of like, it's gonna be like playing tag. Okay.
Oh boy.
It's gonna be like playing tag, and Matthias is permanently gonna be it. It's gonna be really weird. At least that's how I see it going.
Fire.
This could be the most aggressive Nets player in the world. Who knows? But with all those projectiles, the damage that they oh my god!
Oh my
I've
lord!
never seen Nest Sauce like that. He's got the B costume as well, and nice nair from Matthias, kind of getting things back going. 60%. Fireball gonna whiff. Oh, PK fire. Yo-yo.
PK fire, boys.
Down air! Wanted to get that up air, but he's going to drift away. Spot and dodge is going to keep him safe, allow him to punish that forward air. The forward smash is not going to catch. He's going to trip him off to the side. Back air takes him right to the face. Trying to hit the ground. 126%. This is already looking bad for Matthias. PK fire. Oh, he's going to get out of the first one. Now, wanted to get that ledge guard. Matthias playing this fast and loose as if he has 10 stocks to deal with. But again, every percent matters. Not going to tech that. Bounces off the ledge and sent into the blast zone. Forward smash, gonna whiff. Another one as well. This Ness feeling himself, gonna get that counter. Arsene is out. Arsene is hungry. Arsene wants blood, but PK fire. Ness wants fire. They're gonna dodge to the left. Nair through Ness, using that shield very effectively. It's got a nice hitbox initially, and it's gonna absorb any projectiles that Matthias might throw his way as well. Spot dodge, gonna get punished. He's gonna land to his left, gonna use that back air. Arsene is gone, but that does not mean he's out of chances, out of hope. Down air, gonna send him to the left. Gonna use, oh, that's dangerous. He's gonna counter it. In fact, that's gonna fill up his Persona meter. Oh my god! With the PK Thunder, the Skull Basher, as Matthias went for the ledge guard, wanted to get that dunk, and it killed him. No way in hell were you gonna attack that, because to be honest, I didn't even see that.
Ness putting Matthias on a no-fly list.
Wow. You know what? That was a good way to end the series.
That was great. High octane. That's all you can say.
Unfortunate, but I'm impressed. That was really cool.
That was great.
Yeah, that's really gutsy. You know what? Now I think about it, what else was he going to do? He was going to go for the PK Thunder. He's off the air. He
He's
wanted
playing
to
for
cover.
style. He was playing for style at that
But
point.
it's like Matthias was in the perfect spot to get
Mhm.
completely demolished here. But, ladies and gentlemen, speaking of demolished, let's look at some numbers because those always demolish me. And let's take a look at the stats from these players and how all of those knockouts and everything were executed. And let's see. It's Cool Skeleton with 2, Neon with 3. Unfortunately, again, he was really the powerhouse of the team. He just wasn't able to get it out of there thanks to Joy-Con Jesus with those 5 knockouts, Ridley as well, and then Ness cleaning things up with the 2 off of Matthias. It was such a hard-fought battle for the Saints here, and unfortunately, it's going to be 0-2 for them. We're going to see LTU take that series ultimately, pun intended, but again, at least for me as a viewer, I'm not upset. That was a fantastic series.
That was
to
fun
watch.
to watch. It would
Very
be fun to watch.
enjoyable.
Of course, it's unfortunate. Saints go to 0-4 now, but I think they keep on going.
Yeah.
It's just cleaning up those small things, right? Like it's unfortunate that they couldn't take Ridley. One stock and takes out 3, right? That's just unfortunate. And I think if they clear that, we have a different game. We might be going to game 3.
For sure. No, I mean, absolutely. It really was that Ridley factor and that Sephiroth factor as well. But Matthias being the MVP, maxed out vibes. I couldn't agree more. 3 KOs in that, what was it? The first one he got 3? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Able to get a lot of work done. Or I think 3 total. Yeah, of course, 6 out because we lost the series. He's going to have 6 outs, but still. All in all, the stats here don't matter too much. It's more so highlighting the effort put in, and I think that Joker went a long way. It was a quintessential part of our strategy throughout the entire series, especially against the characters that we were playing against. Unfortunately, that pocket Ness pick, we don't know if it was the same player we played this before and just switched characters, or if it was a completely new player. I don't know.
We'll never know.
But
we'll never know.
that Ness was that Ness just caused so much trouble. But Matthias fought so hard, and let's see what
There
he
he
has
is.
to say about that series. Take it away, gentlemen.
Well, I'm joined by Matthias, also known as Moth-Eyes, guys. You know what? You can get the job done today. But 100% vibes. I mean, look, listen.
What we're aiming for. That's
exactly what we're aiming for. It was a fun night. It was really fun to see you perform, and also shout out Neon for getting you guys back into that game 2 as well. That was absolutely disgusting watching him on the Robin. We were literally sitting on this couch and
we were flinching at every single move there. Like he should have been dead way sooner, but he brought it back.
yeah, so good on that. But Matthias, we're here to talk about you. I mean, honestly, we were on the couch where we were saying that this is only the second time or the first time you've gone up against a quote-unquote competent Bayonetta player.
Yeah.
Shout out Commanda, but that's just inside jokes. But I will say, you did pretty good there. Sorry, Matt, almost fell off. Tell me what were you kind of thinking going into that and how that was.
Sure. I'll grab the mic here. I'll let you fix your headset there. First time going up against competent Bayonetta. A lot of first times going up against competent characters there, because in the local scene, we're kind of trapped to what the Windsor's players play. And there's 82 characters in the game. There's not 82 entrants coming every single week playing a different character. So honestly, it's a bit of an experience difference there. But playing these online matches, we learn from every single one. I think we're getting better every single time.
Absolutely. This is just a quick fun one, just because Daniil really wants to know. Did you mean to just end yourself while also just out of spite getting rid of that Bayonetta for your team?
I mean, never kill yourself, but I did not mean to go for the suicide kill there. I just wanted to try and get the early stock. I thought I would have a jump against the Bayonetta. And against the Nest, when your team is down and out, you want to go for some crazy plays to try and get people back in there. Went for a counter, missed it by a second, ended up dying for it, but hey, it happens.
Absolutely. And I will say right now, you guys definitely a better showing than we saw last time. What were kind of the messages that we saw throughout the break in between Game 1 and Game 2? Because you guys performed a lot better than you did in Game 2 than you did in Game 1. What were some of the things that the coach was telling you guys?
I mean, he gave us a lot of great feedback. Neon has played for much longer than a lot of us here on the competitive level. So he has so much experience. Knows almost every single matchup. I think the only thing holding him back is just sometimes the rust has to come off. You know, he's in that coaching position. His mind is split in two. But you can definitely tell once he locks in, once he gets it downloaded, he is absolutely insane.
I think we
and you know
definitely saw
what?
that with Robin.
Coaches, they get a lot of rust on them. It's a part of the experience. But Matthias, you played fantastic. Swag levels 100% max. So I completely agree with 100% vibes scenario. I wanted to ask you, well, I could kind of tell that the ledge kill was a bit of an accident after seeing your reaction. But I wanted to ask, when that Nest did the PK Thunder, you can't think you can hear me. When that Nest did the PK Thunder, did you know what was happening? Because the screen like froze for like 5 seconds. I didn't know what was going on. Did you even think for a second that you'd have a chance to tech that? That was horrifying to witness.
So basically, he's asking. Yeah, he's asking when the Nets use the PK Thunder. I will give you the heads up, by the way, in the future. But when the Nets use the PK Thunder, what were you expecting? Like, what was the mindset going through that?
What I was asking, if you can't hear me now.
I can hear you now.
Yeah, when he did the PK Thunder, like the screen froze for like 5 seconds, and you guys were off screen. Did you even know what was happening? Because
I didn't either. The plan was going for a counter, right, to send him off stage. I was like, oh, I hit it, maybe. But I think I got hit. It freeze frames when you initially get hit. I think I teched the hit off the stage, got hit again because it's a multi-hit.
Exactly.
And it was just chaos. I didn't tech the second hit because at that point you're like, I just got to figure out what's happening.
No, I completely agree. That was a chaotic scenario. One thing I wanted to ask you about for sure, because I was doing a lot of hypothesizing, theorizing, and trying to figure out what would have been the optimal matchups and stuff going in. I was thinking like, oh man, Joker versus the Pyro or the Mythra or the Bayonetta. Oh my god, it's so interesting. And then they pick a Nest last. When you guys were deciding on sending you up, were you guys hoping for the Pyro Mythra, for the Bayonetta? Like, what were your guys' thoughts besides like thinking between you versus North June for the last slot?
I mean, how NACE works is we have to pick our 4 and we're slotted in. We're locked in for that. So I was already going in. The plan was for No Skill, Liam, to kind of go in there, get the Ridley, slow it down, get us some room as a zoner. It didn't go his way, unfortunately. So I was up to the task, got rid of the Ridley. I shouldn't have lost that stock, by the way, but skill diff at that point happens. And yeah, the Nest was definitely threw me for a loop. You know, Bayo or Aegis, I have much more experience playing against them. I think it would have went better.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I really could talk your ear off all day, but we got a lot of people here working the stream.
Of course.
We all want to go home, so
Of course.
I'll bother you as soon as I leave this room. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Matthias. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, all the other players. PF, Pickles, Cool Skeleton, No Skill. We're going for all of them. Thank you guys so much for the fantastic match. Thank you, Patrick Smoke Chambers. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, thank you to our sponsors, Alienware, Tim Hortons, Subway, Tim Hortons, St. Clair College SRC, and the St. Clair College Alumni Association. Thank you to everybody in the back. There's so many people working the streams now. I honestly don't even know who's back there. I heard a lot of voices over there earlier, so
A lot of
who
yapping.
knows? But thank you to all of you, and definitely thank you to TSM SEMO. Thank you, of course, Brendan.
Yes, Daniil, always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure here. Hopefully, we're going to get some more Smash throughout this semester. But that's going to be a wrap for us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you guys, SGS.